Welcome back, everybody, to another goalkeeping vlog. It's been a couple of weeks since the last one that was uploaded. Obviously, we've had a lot of rain up here in Queensland over the last 2 weeks. Last week's game was cancelled. We haven't trained in 3 weeks, I think. It's been a long time. And I've missed the football. So it's great to be back today. Finally got a new tripod as well. With those who watched the last vlog, I'll
Oh, I kicked something over. What's this? This is camera. Oh, shit.
So yeah, I had to go get another tripod. Finally got it. I think this one's going to be alright. It can extend up as well. So I think, might be able to get a better angle inside the goals. Still unsure whether I want to put one behind the goals or just keep it in the goals. Hopefully this with a bit of height inside the goals might make up for it. But we're about to find out. Got a 5 o'clock kickoff tonight. So the sun should be pretty much down by the time we're kicking off. Maybe one of the goalkeepers will be in the sun, so we'll figure out how we go closer to kickoff. But I'm excited to get back on the field. Here we go. Another goalkeeper vlog is here. I know it's been a while. I do apologise. We've had a lot of rain up here in Queensland. I went on holidays for a couple of weeks, but we're back. Second game of the season. It's a tripod. Looks a bit better. Let's go. Alright, here is our lineup for the second game of the season. We've got myself in goals, Heath, Brody, Matt and Kels in the back line, Nate, Harvey, Aiden and Nick rocking in the midfield, and then we got Kieran and Benny up top. The lethal duo. Here we go. Alright, we're called into action very, very quickly here. There's a number of times in the first 5 minutes when I'm called into action. This one, not so much. Coach Aiden wins as a free kick inside the box. I end up taking this free kick, playing it short to Heath out left. I find myself doing a bit of that during the game. Heath is just always an option. He's always there. But 2 minutes in, I'm called into action here. Ball's played through. I just jump at the feet. No thought. I end up getting double bruises from this as well. But let's get a replay on that save. I thought that was pretty good. Diving straight at the feet. But, I mean, that's what goalkeepers are for, right? Just jumping at feet. Anyway, but as I said before, I call on Heath as let back a couple of times during this game. This time here from a goal kick. But I'm just going to let this clip play out and show how quickly I can go from hero to zero. I have absolutely dropped the ball on that one, quite literally. But anyway, Butterfingers, my AFL coaches would be purely disappointed at me for not being able to hold on to this one. Look at that. That's bad. That's bad. And they just tapped it into an open goal. But I am a golfer, and I go back, and I do repair my divots. So make sure you are repairing your divots. If it's on the golf course, if it's on the football pitch, just make sure you repair the divots and make sure the grass grows back better. But lucky my team is absolute beast, because not even 2 minutes later, we equalise through a great goal, and we're back on even par. But once again, early game, I'm called upon. And it's out to Heath, who just found himself open so many times during this game. I just want you to listen to this conversation that I have through the ref here. I called a handball, make a good save at the far post, but just listen to the ref. So he knows it was a handball, but it was justified. But if they scored, he'd call it back. I don't know. Anyway, here's another goal kick. I thought my distribution was pretty good during this game. Maybe not finding the targets, but getting it away from the goal. That's one thing I struggle with. A long throw here for Northside Christian. He just absolutely lumps it into the box. Maybe a miss there by Brody. It does touch his head, but not very much. I able to claim, and I thought a pretty good drop punt there to Benny up top. And he wins us the foul, and from that foul, eventually anyway, we end up going down the other end and getting a second. So we're 2-1 up here. 16 minutes into the game. It's looking all right. It's looking all right at this point. Spoiler alert, it doesn't end up all right. And here is proof of that. 20 minutes into the game, only 5 minutes after we scored, they absolutely hit one, and that's just poor from me. I don't know what's happened there. I thought that this ball moved a heap. Now, I'm just going to slow it down for you in a sec, but I also thought I was a bit stiff there. I thought no one was covering their manners, but let's have a look at this. I thought in real time that this moved heaps. It still kind of does. I mean, regardless if it moved or not, it was a great strike. Ends up narrowly missing the GoPro. We have a drinks break. Maddie brings me back, consoles me. Great guy, Maddie. Great guy, Maddie. But I was thoroughly disappointed with myself. But anyway, Northside Christian, they're back on the attack. They were attacking us a lot this game. And this was a bit of a confidence booster, being able to put my hands on it, grab the ball, and then I just absolutely bombed the thing down the field. Maybe not as straight as I would have liked, but I've absolutely got it away from my goal. That's all I cared about at this point. And Northside Christian, they're back on the attack, 34th minute. Oh, and it is 3-2. They've come from behind, and they now lead this game, Northside Christian. But let's get a replay on this, because I don't think they scored it. And I'm sorry, Kels, I put you in the mud there, but that is an own goal. First own goal of the season. We'll start an own goal tally, and that's one for the season. Regardless, here I am taking a goal kick out of my hands, absolutely bombing it up the pitch. But then Northside Christian, they're back on the attack again. This is the 37th minute, and this is an absolute wonder strike. There's nothing I could do about that. That is perfectly side netting, pretty much hitting the GoPro again. Anyway, this is another highlight, I guess, from the first half, because there was so little in the second half, me just coming out to claim that ball. I was quick off my line. I was pretty happy with that. I still can't get past those strikes that went past me. Two absolutely well-placed bombs. And anyway, this will do us for the first half. Me just running over to collect the ball. Ref's like, yep, you guys are cooked for the first half. Let's call half time. And I was not happy. That was a fucking shit half. 4-2. Fuck me. A couple of mistakes from me. A couple of bangers though. Those that shot that I screamed fuck about, that had some serious movement. Keen to kind of look at that back, to be honest, but shit half. Going to the break, 4-2 down.
Change. We're going to go back to 4-3-3. It's about learning the formation and stuff, but it's not the game to learn, so we're gonna change things, because they're a fucking excellent team in transition, and that is exactly what's killing us. It is nothing that we were doing wrong, because we were up 2-1. We were fucking scoring goals. We were 2-all. It's the defensive transition, and it's the players not necessarily knowing exactly where they have to be at the exact same time, and that is on me, but also the rain, because we've lost weeks of work that we could have been putting in. Lads, just when we say go up for 50-50s, it's not always to win it. It's sometimes to make them jump up with you and miss it themselves because they think you're going to get it. If I see anyone standing next to someone and not jumping up with them, well, that's your fucking 50-50. Get up there, get on it. I fucking got shotted in the first fucking minute straight onto my fucking face. Get amongst it. You need to fight for your teammates. We have 45 minutes left. We will go and get a result and fucking work hard, and we will drink after the game. Let's go.
Yeah, Mom! 45 to go, let's go! Alright, here we are, back for the second half, and I'd like to say that it gets better for me in this second half, but my God, this is an awful call for myself. Call the keeper, and he absolutely beats me to the ball. That I've got no one to blame but myself there. I didn't know he was there. That's me. I need to work on my spatial awareness, but yikes, that was bad. But lucky the boys have got my back, because 53rd minute, we get one back. It's 3-5. We've still got a chance in this game, but we've got to work for it. We've really got to work for it, and I've got to be a bit more calm and more clinical on my end. I thought this was a great kind of intervention there for myself. Look, they had an open guy on the back post. I thought I came out and claimed that pretty well and released the ball and did a bit of work. Anyway, they take a shot here, narrowly misses that back post. I don't know. Finally, I've got one that's gone wide from him. Anyway, they're back on the attack here, and Maddie gets a great block off. And, you know, that's probably beaten me at my near post there, to be honest. So I think that's a crucial block by Matt. And this is where the rest of the video goes to shit. It's the 87th minute. There hasn't been much going on in the second half. I asked one of the guys, Brett, that comes down and watches us regularly, to change the battery in the GoPro. And like, he did it. He did it perfectly. There's nothing against him. But for some reason, there was no video from the last 10 minutes of the game. And after the game, when I recorded my outro, it's all gone. This is the audio from the goal we scored. It ended up being 5-4. Northside Christian still got the win, but we ended up getting 1-1 in the 90th minute. But alright, there comes the end of that vlog. I do apologise on how it ended. I swear I recorded the outro and everything. I was pretty down in the dumps after. I was pretty hard on myself for that performance. But first loss of the season, a very disappointing loss in that we did end up losing 5-4, like I said, but a disappointing loss. But these vlogs, I do apologise. They were a bit in between the first game and this one, but now we're, you know, playing a lot more games. I'm back from holidays. On top of the editing, we should have another one this week as well. So these vlogs are going to start flying out. But hopefully, once that happens, it should go back to weekly. Fingers crossed that there's no rain and everything like that. But it is Queensland. We are notorious for big lots of rains at once. But anyway, thank you all for watching. Make sure you do subscribe to the channel. Like the video if you have enjoyed it as well. And if you want to get some of the gloves that I'm wearing in the video, MJS down in the comments below. But thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time.